Alright, so now we're just going to do a quick walk around. I'll point out the accident damage and some of the other blemishes that you might see on it, but for 1500 it's fairly easy, lightweight stuff. So let's do a quick walk around here. And you'll see the headlights are pretty fogged out. Replacement kits aren't that bad on eBay, so. We'll cover the passenger damage in a moment. It doesn't look too bad from a couple feet away, but if you get really up close, you'll see typical scratches and rust spots, things like that. And there's the back of it. And looking at the interior here, it's a little dark, but just your basic gray cloth Mustang interior. Pretty good shape, not too bad. The leather's worn off the steering wheel a little bit, but that's really the only problem with the inside of the car. All the power windows work, power seat works, lock works. There is a trunk mount for a CB or ham radio antenna in case you need to hook one up. It is wired up already, so. And just to point out the imperfections, so on the rear driver's side, the clear coat's starting to peel away from the fender, or the bumper, sorry. Majority of the rust is on the driver's side rear fender, and I actually taped it over and painted it because there's a it looks like a rust bubble, but it's actually a hole that started. So there's a big hole right here that's been very cheaply patched, but it's been holding up for 2 years now. And then there's a bubble here, which is pretty common on the 2000s. And then the wheel well has a little bit on it, nothing major. And then accident damage. The passenger side fender was hit about 4 years ago, and as you can see, it looks pretty bad. There's a dent here, and then a scratch here, and then there's some rubbing here. It doesn't affect the mechanics of it. Anything that was damaged because of this accident has been replaced, as far as the alignments, the rim, and everything else. That happened about 60,000 miles ago, so there isn't any problem as far as the mechanics with that side. The new accident is on the driver's side. And I'll show you, it's hard to see, it doesn't look too bad here, but there's a scratch here, there's scratches here, and then the rim also got hit. But when this accident occurred, it actually started about right here, and then the whole car got pushed. So the alignment's off. Because of it, the hood is a little bit off. If you look at it, there's a little bit bigger gap here than there should be. And most importantly, possibly the ball joints need to get looked at. When you drive it, the wheels will tick off to the right. It's much easier to turn to the right than it is to the left. And last time that happened with this car, it turned out to be the ball joint. So I wouldn't drive it too far without looking at it. Plus, when you open the door, you can tell that there's some rubbing going on with the fender. So that about covers it. Air conditioning works, heat works. There's a Sony Explode stereo system with a subwoofer in the trunk, but because of the accident, the subwoofer got knocked loose, so it doesn't work too well at the moment. But that's about it. If you have any questions, just let me know. Thank you.